So here's a 63 project that we're working on. It's a convertible Impala. Right now we're building out the engine compartment. We put LS3 with a 6L80 transmission in it. We've already built out the firewall and we're building up the inner fender panels right now. We had to get more clearance for the wheels because it's bagged and it's going to lay on the ground, so we wanted to have enough room to travel up inside there. We're still working on our intake system. It's going to go through the wheel well, pass through, and then we're going to do like an air box in here, so it's going to get cool air from the grill side of the front end instead of the heat from the engine compartment. And this is going to kind of cover up everything, the radiator and the upper hoses and all that. And we're building injector rail covers, and yeah, that's about it. We're putting billet hinges on the hood. We've already done a lot of metal work, fixed up all the, it had a lot of rust that we had to take care of. We welded lower sections onto the fenders and already pounded out a lot of the issues that it had. New door skin on this side because it was just easier than trying to work with what was there. We're gonna weld up those handles. We're gonna get rid of that because they just kind of stick out there and they don't look very sleek on the body lines. Put a new quarter on this side because this quarter was pretty shot. It had rust in the lower, but then beside that, it had been hit as well as the door, and it had a lot of Bondo on it and stuff, so it was just easier and more cost effective just to put a whole new quarter on it. The trunk is all straight and repaired. We've already welded lower sections. This was pretty badly rotted, like down here, this lower section, which is common, and so we already made up a whole new section and welded that on, as well as this quarter. The driver's quarter actually wasn't too bad. It's pretty straight. You know, in the reflections, with the video, it probably doesn't look it, but it actually is really straight. These are just little spots of primer, but we did have to we built these lower sections, welded lower sections on front and back because it did have rust there, so we actually fabricated that up, as well as the back section there. So we pretty much went from the body line down. It's just easier to seam it there and hide it. And this door was actually good, so we kept that door, just worked it out and got it nice and straight. And we did replace this fender because this fender was shot. So we put a new fender on, try to work with the original stuff. We put a new hood because the hood had a lot of rust. When we do have to replace stuff, you know, it does require a little more work because the lines aren't as sharp and stuff like that, so you have to work with them to get the lines good, but you have to draw the line sometimes where is it worth fixing the old, or is it better just to start with a brand new piece? And so that's what we do.